All right, man. Quick talk. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. For all of those who are wherever you're at, hope you're good. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about Bow Wow crashing out on Elliot Wilson over the phone. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spiel. Look at my shades, man. They all smudged up. That's crazy. I got a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know the final ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13, 14, 15, 16, and almost 17,000. Yes, I'm trying to get to 17,000 by Friday. I will celebrate. And I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. At the end of every episode, I try to remember to ask a question, interesting question. It might be, pertaining to the episode, or it might not. Who knows? But we're gonna get into it. So, yeah, man. So let's get to it. Let's do it. All right, man. So let's get it, man. This comes courtesy of Jay Nolan. You know what it is. Let's go.
Where Bow Wow goes in on Elliot Wilson. Okay? So it all starts here, right? This guy on Twitter puts a post up towards Elliot saying, "Ain't seen you post about this yet." And this is, I guess, Bow Wow's new song featuring Chris Brown called Use Me. So he says, "Why you ain't posted about this song? This is Breezy and Breezy, or Bow Weezy and Breezy. Why you ain't talking about it?" I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but Elliot Wilson, let me scroll down. Well, shit, I can't scroll down. Damn. Well, basically, he says, "And you won't." Y'all can't see it. I can't make it no smaller. But that's what he said. "And you won't." So he says, "You haven't seen me talk about it. You ain't gonna see me talk about it. Now get the fuck out my mentions." Which, I ain't gonna lie, that's something I would have did. So I can't be mad at Elliot 2T.
Okay, so I gotta ask, why did he say you ain't gonna see? Why would he say that? Somebody say you ain't see. Why did he say that? Maybe because something had to happen for him to say that. I don't think Elliot Wilson just would say something like that. And if he does, then I don't know. He can't complain about people saying that he fell off if he ain't trying to cover certain things. So I don't know. Who knows? But let's keep going.
It's on this one. But he showed up at the Bigger Picture podcast with Jeremy Hecht and DJ Head, and Elliot Wilson proceeded to play an audio recording of Bow Wow going the fuck in on his phone. I think this is a voice message. It wasn't an actual conversation. But Bow Wow decided to come check Elliot about talking crazy on the internet.
Okay, so here's a DM. So that the other.
I mean, bro, Bow Wow used to date Sierra? I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe this. Bow Wow used to date Sierra. Bow Wow used to date Sierra. Y'all hear me? Like, bro, that always blew my mind. I'm telling you, like, it always blew my mind when I found that out. Even though they probably around the same age, Hey Siri, how old is Sierra? Hey Siri, how old is Bow Wow? What? How old is Bow Wow? They won't show it. Yo, they won't show it. Let me see. Hold on. I'm curious now. Hey Siri, how old is Bow Wow the rapper? Hey, there you go. All right, so so they're only a year apart, but for some reason, You would think that she's like way older than him. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. But let's keep it going.
Probably let him spotlight this gentleman's song after he called me, but let's see.
Oh, he did call him. Damn.
Problem on me, Elliot? Straight up, man to man, my nigga. Coming at you like a man, like a grown man. You do like, what's the issue with me and you? Let me know. Cause I don't know. So I'm coming at you in private instead of doing some hoe ass nigga shit, tweeting you, and I ain't got time for that, but I got the top 10 record right now, nigga. Like I ain't got time for that. But I wanna know what the issue is though, my nigga. A couple of my niggas send me this tweet talking about you won't, like, where that energy coming from. That's what I want to know. Holla at me man to man. Don't go post no shit. Don't do that. Don't do that weak shit. I'm coming to you man to man. And I highly respect you. I always bigged you up, said that you one of the most, you the pioneer of this shit. Elliot Wilson is one of the ones that I do, one of the only niggas I do an interview with. Niggas like you, Sway, and all that. Nigga, I'm a real hip-hop baby. So let me know right now, nigga, what's your issue with me? Because a lot of my homies just sent me some shit, and I just want to know where that energy coming from.
Is that right?
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This is my opinion, man. Men are too feminine now. We're too soft. We let things bother us too quickly. Off of opinions and things like that. I've been studying how to be more poised in my position as a man. And I think a lot of men in the United States are very, very soft. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we have too much feminine energy in our men, in our masculinity. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying anything against feminism or whatever. I'm saying as a man, we have too much femininity in our masculinity. That call right there should have never happened. It should have never happened. Because that call is more than just him grieving with that. that's actually some type of energy that he should not have. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably think that that's normal. Like, oh, no, okay, it's okay for him to do that. He should be able to say what he want to say to this man. We do realize that you are in the entertainment business. He's not obligated to research, listen, react to anything you do. Your reaction should not have came off like that. Basically saying like, what's the issue with me because I don't want to review your song, so I have to have an issue with you? What if I just don't feel like reviewing it? What if I'm busy? You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they say.
Playboy Cardi?
Bow Wow.
Playboy Cardi.
That's a
Shad! No! You got pressed by Bow Wizzle,
Bow
the king of
Wizzle.
Ohio,
Bow
Mr. Son of the
Wizzle.
Garden at 13.
Can you play it again?
The GOAT. Let's run it back.
You guys didn't really know who it was?
No.
No.
I mean, I don't think it's funny. I don't find that funny. And I think that people still look at Bow Wow as he's a kid. Bow Wow is only 4. He's older than Drake. He's about to say he's the same age as Drake. But he's older than Kendrick. He's about to be 40. He's probably older than him. Obviously, he ain't older than Elliot Wilson. So I think Elliot Wilson's like 62 or 52 or something like that. But still in all, it's like, you like that type of conversation should have never, naming conversation, that call should have, you don't leave something like that on someone's voicemail, because you know what happens? Things like this. Now he puts it out online that you said this, and now you look even more you look even more like you're feminine. And I don't want to rag on women, because I'm not here to rag on women, but this is the type of energy that a man should not have. That's just my personal opinion. Or for an opinion, I'm not saying that you shouldn't squabble up with somebody or talk to somebody if y'all have a real genuine issue, but you're basically saying you don't even know what the issue is. You created an issue by saying that, what's your issue with me? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know, what's your issue with me? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming at you like man to man. What's your issue with me? That's basically how you sound. And he's like, what? So I want to see what Elliot says. This is very interesting.
I haven't heard.
You knew? At least knew?
Just can you play it?
I'm
Now
way
that I
more
know who
excited.
it is, I want to listen differently.
Yeah, I'm so much
So
more
enjoy
excited.
hearing me get pressed. That's
I just want to hear
I'm
it.
so excited.
Oh God.
Hey, my nigga, you got a
Put it
problem
in.
with me, Elliot? Straight up, man to man, my nigga. Coming at you like a man, like a grown man. You do like, what's the issue with me and you? Let me know.
Let me
I
know.
don't know. So I'm coming at you in private instead of doing some whole ass nigga shit, tweeting you, and I ain't got time for that, man. I got the top 10 record right now, nigga.
Playing
I ain't got
man-to-man
time for that. I
defense,
don't know what the
nigga.
issue is, though, my nigga. A couple of my niggas send me this tweet talking about you won't, like, where that energy coming from. That's what I want to know. Holla at me man to man. Don't go post no shit. Don't do that. Don't do that weak shit. I'm coming to you man to man. And I highly respect you. I always bigged you up, said that you one of the most, you the pioneer of this shit. Elliot Wilson is one of the ones that I do, one of the only niggas I do an interview with. Niggas like you, Sway, and all that. Nigga, I'm a real hip-hop baby. So let me know right now, nigga, what's your issue with me? Because a lot of my homies just sent me some shit, and I just want to know where that energy coming from.
Why? What did you tweet about Bow Wow?
Yeah, what did you do to Bow? Shad?
Shout out Bow Wizzle.
You shot him out?
Shout out Bow Wow. I have no problem with Bow Wow. I love.
Yo, that's crazy. You gonna shout him out? Oh man. Yo. But look, bro, I can't believe that he would call and do that. I just can't believe it. You almost 40 years old, bro. What are you doing? You're almost 40. You used to date Sierra. What are you doing, bro? You're calling up to talk about someone's opinion about their opinion. Not even an opinion, because he just said he ain't reacting. He's not going to do nothing with the song. And it's like, you supposed to. It's like, yeah, I'm going to get into this. This is a good episode.
Bow Wow. I'm squashing to be fair. It has a song out with Chris Brown, which I wasn't aware of, right? So, I post a lot of shit. So I hate when people on Twitter be trying to tell me what to post or some shit. Get that Bow Wow and Chris Brown shit up. Nigga, like, can't wait for you to post this. And I was just like, somebody's like, what are you posting or whatever? Bow Wow Brown was like, and I said, I won't. And I said, ha. I won't and ha. And then I
With
just
an
moved
exclamation point?
Huh?
Exclamation point
Yeah,
after the
because I
ha?
heard the song. The song is cool, but the song is like, I'm not the biggest fan of a hitmaker production. He's flipping the Ja Rule shit, the Murder Inc. song. It sounded like a typical record. Bow's rapping pretty good. Chris Brown singing. It just didn't grab me. But the guy was saying, like, you going to post it right now? I was like, I won't. Ha, like fooling around. I was like halfway serious. But it's funny how people be scouring the internet and all his homies send him that, and it looks like I'm really coming at him. And it's just like, I just dismissed the record. I heard it once.
But even if you were, right? It's not someone said, won't you post it? Won't you whatever? And you said you won't, right? That does not mean that you won't forever. And that don't mean that you coming at him. I do not blame Elliot Wilson for this, not one bit. I think a lot of y'all dudes are bitches. I think a lot of y'all are soft. Y'all soft little pussies, man. I'm telling you, I swear to you, y'all are so charming soft, man. Snuggleufficus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the dragon from Never Ending Story, man. It's crazy. I never seen nothing like this. You are really that upset that Elliot Wilson, who is probably not even the best hip hop journalist, he's probably in the top 5 or top 10. He's not even number 1. You are upset that he said he won't post your song, and you bragging about it's in the top 10 across the country, and you're worried about Elliot Wilson? You gotta be one of the softest dudes ever. You gotta be, bro. And he's the same guy that said, smack that ass. He's saying, yeah, Bow Wow said that. He sure enough did.
I was like, I'm not going to post it immediately because somebody pressed me on the internet. Or they didn't even press me. Playfully said, you going to put that shit up next? And I'm like, I won't, ha. Like, wait for you to post. I was like, I won't, ha. Like, that's all I meant. It wasn't that deep. But, Bow Wow, I'm from the XXL years. Bow Wow's, He's a little bit of a hothead. He sees some shit he don't like. He addresses it right way. So I respect him for that. But yeah, I don't have no problem with him. I have respect for him and listen to his song. I think it's called "Use Me." Bow Wow, Chris Brown. Check it out. He's on tour right now.
Yo, you cannot be serious, bro. There's no way I would have did this, bro. I don't care. I'd have been like, no, I ain't never listening to it now. And what? There's no way. This is crazy. So now you're promoting it? I would have never did that, bro. You disrespect me on my phone? Bro, But then again, I guess he got him back because he did play it. He did play it, the recording. I don't know. Maybe he talked to him and said, yo, I'm going to play this. I don't care. Play it. Give me more exposure. like, yo, I'm telling you, I'd have blocked him. I'd have played it. And I'd have probably been like, nah, I'm not playing this on air. And I'm not listening to that song either. No, I'm not listening to your song, bro. You're crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have said. Are you kidding me? You rewarding this bad behavior. You're supposed to smack that ass. Come on, bro.
I want no problems, Bow Whistle. It's all good, brother.
So what, did you respond to him?
I have not. This is my response.
I was gonna say though.
Why would you?
No,
but
he
said
don't respond in the public
because I
platform.
don't like that. I chose to share it publicly because it was a public tweet that started. I choose to share it publicly.
This is where Elliot be fucking up.
Bro, that's grimy, bro. That's grimy. But that's what Bow Wow get. That's what he get. That's what he get. You know what I'm saying? That's what he get. He gave this, Elliot Wilson gave this half-ass a promotion, but he really exposed you, bro. That's what he get, bro.
Don't respond in the public platform.
I don't like that. I chose to share it publicly because it was a public tweet that started. I choose to share it publicly.
This is where Elliot be fucking up, man. Elliot, I know you be seeing my shit, and much love because you be sharing my shit too when you see it. But come on, bruh. Even it could have been so much worse in terms of like how he could have verbally accosted you in that message. Not to say that he should have done worse, but I'm just saying based on like the way a person could approach you, like he did have definitely like some fire, some venom in his esophagus. You feel me? But at the same time, he ain't completely curse you out. He ain't call you out your name. He ain't threaten to do nothing to you. Or when I see you, I'ma do this, which a lot of hip hop niggas do be trying to get on that wave. You know, he didn't besmirch your name. He still reiterated.
Listen, no, Jay Nolan, I understand exactly what you're saying, but you totally wrong about that, bro. In my opinion, you wrong about that. He should have never called that man and even did anything like that. He should have never called that man and did anything like that. Off of what your homie sent you, and you leave a almost 1 minute message off of something like that, off because he said you won't do something. That's Elliot Wilson ain't the only person in the world. No, absolutely not. I think Bow Wow was totally wrong for that. Now, do I think that Elliot Wilson should have shared it online? I would have shared it online. I probably wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have shared it online. But I can understand why. If you calling my phone like that, yeah, then I'm going to share it online. That's how I look at it. If you calling my phone with this type of aggression, then I'm going to share it. But you leaving a message like that, it's never good. I'm just saying, me personally.
That he had respect for you and you're one of the only people that he would love to sit down and do an interview with. So I think at bare minimum, you could have at least responded to him before coming to the internet and saying, yo, I don't have a problem with you. This person approached me. They was trying to, basically make me post about your song on the internet. I didn't feel like I needed to. It's not something that really caught my attention like that. No offense to you, which still he would have taken offense to. But anyway.
But he don't have to say all that. That's not his position. He don't have to do that. He don't have to do none of that. And Bow Wow could have not called him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying, that if they wanted to talk this out like men, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. But my thing is, if that was the case, then Bow Wow shouldn't have left a message. He should have texted him and said, yo, I need to talk to you about something. It's important. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk on the phone. I don't want to leave a message. You left a message because it's kind of like, it was semi-threatening, even though you didn't threaten him. Y'all, you know exactly what I'm saying. Like, y'all know exactly what I'm saying. You wanted to strike fear in him by saying certain things you said. And then by saying, like, because you know how niggas be. They be like, oh, yeah, bro, I don't like what you did, bro. I should punch you in your shit. And I really respect you, bro. I respect you. I respect you as a man, bro. But I should beat you up, bro. I should slam you in your neck and break your back, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I respect you, though. I respect you. Just remember that, bro. I really do. Like, you know how this goes. People straddle the fence with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I would concede and say I think Elliot Wilson shouldn't had put that message out. I would concede and say that. But I also would say that even with me conceding in that, I think that Bow Wow shouldn't have left that message. I think Bow Wow was in the wrong 100%. I don't think Bow Wow should have ever called him in with that type of energy of anything or for somebody's opinion. I don't care if they're a hip hop journalist or not.
But I wish you all the best. I see you on tour. Congratulations on the success of the record or wherever it's going. But it's just not my cup of tea. I think you could have clarified that with the man who came asking for clarity and then moved about your day. And if you wanted to talk about it on the show, you could have talked about it. But it does look a little suspect if a person asks you for a one-on-one, man-to-man conversation. You don't give him that, but then you take it to your podcast. You know, it does look a certain way, especially if you never respond via text or DM when that person reached out to you. So clearly you saw it, clearly you acknowledge it, but you're not getting back to that person. I think that could have been handled much.
Now, I will give you that, and I'll say I concede to that. I think you made a very good point by saying that. I think that, yeah, he could have did that. But my argument is, personally, Bow Wow should have never even jumped out the window. That's just me. I don't think Bow Wow should have never did any of that. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't for that. Now, we want to say we're here now, cool. But I think that the ownership, I think we putting the ownership on Elliot Wilson off of his opinion with Bow Wow was the one that was, let's just be honest, Bow Wow was the one that was the aggressor. Whether you want to say he called him and he tried to fix it, he was the aggressor. So me personally, if he would have never called, this never would have happened. You know what I'm saying? No one probably would have cared. But his friends sent him something from offline and he attacked. Whether we want to say he attacked in this way or that, he came, oh, I'm coming to you man to man. It don't matter. You don't supposed to come at me with this type of stuff. Like, no, it's my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Much better. You know, there was a much more clean button ending that we could have had for this situation, but he chose to take it to the show. Bow Wow's probably going to continue to be angry, and the world will continue to spin.
Because there's no real issue with me and him. I don't, like he said, I've interviewed him a couple times. I've known him through the years, XXL years. Like, I respect him. It's a misunderstanding. I just quickly dismissed the record. It wasn't trying to attack him. He's having a great moment right now. He's on tour. He's got the record with Chris Brown. I guess radio's on it, as he said. It's his top 10, whatever. Keep doing it, my guy. I want no problems. It's like, so I wanted to publicly say it. I chose to publicly say it.
So
that was wrong?
Yes.
Well, he said that he don't want to.
I need the fucking ice cube. Yes. Bring the sugar, nigga. Yes.
Dude, he don't want to do it that way. Or
Okay. But he already did, though. Like, y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the point. Elliot Wilson is a journalist. He's a hip hop journalist. Whatever comes across his desk, he's going to put it out. But y'all missing the point. Bow Wow took it offline. He was the one that took it offline. Oh, I'm going to go to him with it. It don't matter. He could have talked to Elliot Wilson in passing. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just saying, I don't think that Bow Wow should be calling this man about an opinion that he didn't even fully articulate online. And if you're giving me that type of energy, I'm putting it out. I'm not going to listen to you. For what? For what? I'm saying if I'm Elliot Wilson. I'm not going to listen to you. Me personally, I wouldn't put it out. I would have called him back and say, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. That's what I would have did. But, like, come on, bro. I'm just saying.
How he might be upset now if you played his voice note publicly when he said, I don't want to come at you online. Let's talk man to man. And you played it publicly without responding to him man to man. Can you see how now he could be upset with you? Still.
Okay, so then I'll hit him back and say I addressed it on the show.
There you go.
I'll
Okay.
give him the heads up.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
But
again, I know. I get what they saying, and yeah, that could be a reason for him to be upset. Yeah, but we wouldn't be in a situation if it wasn't because of you. like, come on. So now I'm the one that's wrong. No. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that one. Maybe I'm wrong about that one.
that shit out.
All right. So
that's fair. But he still requested. He still requested that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so that's Bow Wow going at Elliot Wilson. And
all right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm just saying. I think Bow Wow was wrong because you wasn't supposed to call that man on something like that. Like, oh, let me call I don't understand a lot of these dudes nowadays. Like, everybody looking for validation. They just like, they feel like people have to like their stuff, or they have to, you know what I mean? Like I use myself as an example. Like, I really don't care if people say what they want. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong in my spot as a man. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only care about people who care about me, and I care about them. That's it. I don't care about all these other opinions or all these other things that people say. You know what I'm saying? Because if you care about what everybody says, you won't ever go anywhere in life. You'll be in this continuous loop. You know what I'm saying? That's what it would be. But again, I can concede and say, okay, Elliot Wilson, maybe he was wrong for doing that. But personally, I wouldn't have did that. That's just my opinion. All right, so the question of the day is, this is a little simple question. Name me a food that you never tried, that you would love to try, that people say looks really good, but you just never tried it. You know what I'm saying? So, name that for me. All right, man. I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye.